The Dallas Cowboys, the NFL's original Hail Mary. In the 1975 divisional playoff, the Minnesota Vikings hosted the Dallas Cowboys, outdoors, the way football should be played. And it was cold, very cold, 17 degrees wind chill.
7 of the last 8 years, they've won the Central Division Championship.
Where he finished his career having thrown more passes for more yards and more touchdowns than any quarterback in league history.
The Vikings had already played in 3 Super Bowls, led by quarterback Fran Tarkenton and the Purple People Eaters defense, but had lost all 3. They were hoping to finally win an NFL championship. The Vikings were leading 14-10 with 2 minutes left in the game. After a Minnesota punt, Dallas took over at their own 15-yard line with 1:51 to go. Dallas faced a 4th and 16 at their own 24-yard line. Drew Pearson ran a down-and-back route and broke towards the sideline, caught Roger Staubach's pass at the 50-yard line, and was pushed out of bounds before his feet touched the field.
Fourth down, 17. Rodgers going down here, Drew Pearson. And did he make the catch? He did.
So, was it a catch? During this time in the NFL, a player could be ruled forced out if he catches the ball in the air and would have come down in bounds. This was a judgment call by the officials, and the referee ruled that Pearson would have caught the ball in bounds. So Dallas kept possession. After an incomplete pass on first down, Staubach and Pearson decided it was time to go deep. Staubach pump faked to the left to draw Hall of Fame safety Paul Krause away from Pearson. Pearson tracked the ball in flight and trapped the underthrown pass to his thigh, secured the ball, and stepped into the end zone. This gave Dallas a 17-10 lead with 24 seconds to play, and the Cowboys held on for the win. To celebrate his touchdown, Drew Pearson threw the ball over the stadium and into the parking lot. The ball's whereabouts are still unknown. The Dallas Cowboys have the highest all-time winning percentage of any NFL team at 57.6%. Dallas has 32 Hall of Fame players and played in 8 Super Bowls, winning 5 championships. The New York Giants. Giant killers. This Super Bowl catch defeated a dynasty, but the Giants had great moments before Eli Manning and David Tyree ruined the Patriots' perfect season. The Giants have won 4 Super Bowls in 5 appearances, and it started with the 1986 team beating the Denver Broncos and setting the stage 4 years later for another Super Bowl win against the Buffalo Bills. The 1986 Giants have been ranked as one of the top 10 greatest teams in NFL history. Led by Hall of Fame linebackers Lawrence Taylor and Harry Carson, the Giants' defense terrorized the league. Known as LT, Taylor won the NFL's MVP and also the Defensive Player of the Year. In 1986, the Giants' defense recorded 59 sacks. LT had 20 and a half of those sacks. Oh, and his defensive coordinator was Bill Belichick. 21 years later, the Giants played against Bill Belichick, Tom Brady, and the undefeated New England Patriots.
Brady throws, Moss, touchdown!
After a late touchdown from Brady to Moss made the score Patriots 14, Giants 10, the Giants' Eli Manning went to work. And on 3rd and 5 from the 43-yard line, Manning escapes a certain sack and David Tyree makes a catch with his helmet. Then with 35 seconds left in the game, Eli Manning hit Plexico Burress for the game-winning touchdown, giving the Giants a 17-14 win over the Patriots and ruining the Patriots' undefeated season. The Philadelphia Eagles, flying high after Super Bowl 52. The Philadelphia Eagles' all-time win percentage is not impressive at 49.5%. But since the 2000 season, Philly has won the NFC East 9 times and had 16 playoff appearances. They've also reached the Super Bowl 3 times since 2000. Before this, the Eagles only had 1 Super Bowl appearance in 1981, a loss to the Oakland Raiders. But 37 years later was the Eagles' time to fly. In a high-scoring game, the Eagles led through the early 4th quarter, even capitalizing on a trick play from the 1-yard line called the Philly Special, as Eagles quarterback Nick Foles catches a touchdown pass from tight end Trey Burton. It looked like the Patriots would take command of the game with a Rob Gronkowski touchdown with 9:22 left in the game. But Philly was not to be denied, as Zach Ertz made a head-over-heels catch and landed in the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. The last play of the game was a desperation Hail Mary from Tom Brady, but the Eagles' defense did not allow the catch to give the Eagles the win. The Washington Redskins. Super Bowl 17. Washington 27, Miami 17. Super Bowl 17 was a rematch from 10 years earlier in Super Bowl 7, which completed a perfect season for the 1972 Dolphins with a 14-7 win over Washington. Super Bowl 17 lived up to the hype with big plays. Miami scored first with a 76-yard catch by Jimmy Cephalo from quarterback David Woodley. Late in the second quarter, a 4-yard touchdown pass from Joe Theismann to Alvin Garrett tied the game at 10-10.
Lob into the end zone. Garrett there. Touchdown, Washington Redskins.
But the kickoff did not go well for the Redskins. Fulton Walker returned at 98 yards for a Miami touchdown and gave the Dolphins a 17-10 halftime lead. The third quarter was hard fought, and Washington dodged a bullet backed up to their own goal line.
Defensive line and defensive end has had a tough day today, but watch him here as he almost comes with a big play. Theismann cannot get the pass off. Rolls back against the grain. The batted ball there. Now watch Theismann go up and knock it out of the hands of Kim.
On their own 18-yard line, Theismann set up a pass, but it was tipped high in the air by Miami's Kim Bokamper, who almost caught it and scored a touchdown. But Theismann made an excellent play by knocking the ball away from Bokamper. Theismann's defensive back impression saved a pick six and kept Washington in the game. On their next possession, Washington took over at their own 48-yard line. 3 runs by John Riggins gained Washington 9 yards. Instead of punting on 4th and 1 from the Miami 43-yard line, Washington lined up to go for it. John Riggins, known as the Diesel, ran to his left, around the tight end and down the sideline for a 43-yard touchdown, which gave Washington its first lead of the game, 2017. While they weren't the team of the 80s, Washington would play in 3 more Super Bowls over the next 9 years, winning 2 of the 3. That's it for now. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for more awesome NFL content.